Hey guys, so it's Training Wednesday and I plan to do a training video, and I just want to talk about the mistakes that you guys make, the beginners make, when it comes to trading, and the things that people generally just miss. NUZ USD is actually giving me a really nice setup here. Okay, can we see what's happening on this setup? Let me just see if I actually have NUZ USD. 1 minute. NUZ USD. I have it. I have NUZ, so I can take a trade. So what can I see on NUZ USD? NZD, what I'm going to say. I can see nice movement. Okay, I can see just top of my head a nice trend line, a nice sort of support here. Can you see that, how it's actually going with the trend? We can see that we're making higher lows. Can you see that here, how this right here is lower than there? Okay, perfect. Okay, it's going with the trend, and this is the sort of setup you want to be looking at. And we also have a nice sort of support line here. Can you see that? Okay, what can I see now? Okay, the RSI is telling me it's overbought. Okay, and the price is right in the middle of that sell zone. Okay, it's not touching it, it's in it. Okay, and we can see how the price has been sort of climbing up. It's above the EMA and it's sort of bouncing off it as it's going up and up and up. Okay, and now it's starting to sort of slow down and drop. Okay, now if this here goes higher than that point there, I'm not going to take the trade. Okay, because it's going higher, it's making higher highs now. Can you see how it's still rising here? Okay, so what I'm looking for now is a signal arrow to appear and then drop. Okay, and that's it. It's simple stuff like this. If it doesn't look like this, if your charts and your trading doesn't look like this, don't trade it. Okay, and that's what I mean. Look, can we see a nice little setup here? Okay, is actually we have, what's this? USD Chef. 1 minute. You can see a nice sort of support area here. Can you see that? Bounce, 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 bounce. Okay, and it looks like we're forming. Let me just add my line. We've been talking about M's and W's this week, haven't we? And how to spot them. This is forming a nice little sort of small double shape here. Let me add it in. 8. Hold on, you can't see that. Colors, let's change it to light blue. Okay, we can see that we've got first leg and then it's sort of come up and now it's making a second leg here. If this price rises again, I'm going to be taking a trade because it's nice smooth movement. You see we've got a nice M shape here, perfect M shape, boom boom boom, signal there, drops. Okay, can you see that? This at this point here, that wouldn't be classed as an M, because that is higher than that. It has to be the same height. You see how that point there is the same height as that point there. Okay, that's an M. You see that? Nice M. Then your signal arrows there. 5 minute trade drops. 15 minute trade drops. If you're trading M's and W's in this sort of area here, okay, you're looking for 5 to 15 minute trades. Okay, anything else 30 minutes. Okay. What can I see now on so these here, the two currency pairs I'm currently looking at right now. Okay, everything else, what's this, 1 minute charts. Okay, again we kind of, can you see this nice pattern here? Okay, we actually had another, you see this nice little M shape here, price came up, went down, came up again, 5 or 15 minute trade there, would have been a winner. And again here, 30 minute trade now with the trend. We can see that nice trend line. Okay, see that nice little trend line there? We bounce, bounce, bounce. There, that there. Perfect trade. Okay. Still in. Look where the signal arrow is. Still in that sell zone. Oversold on the RSI. 30-minute trade drops with the trend. This is what you want to be looking at. Okay. There's no point trading. Okay, when it looks like choppy and messy like this, you can't predict it, guys. Okay, so if the charts don't look like this, look, there we go, massive drop. Okay, I'm getting into that, and I'm going to go for a 30-minute trade, and it's going to. Okay, yeah, okay, you can say I haven't waited for the signal hour. Correct. Okay, but I know. Oh, there's my signal there on USD. I'm going to take a 15-minute trade here. What's this? USD Chef. Okay. USD Chef. Let me get in quickly. USD Chef, 15-minute trade in. Okay. Why did I take that for 15 minutes? Simple. I'm counting the bands from... You see how the price is in the top band here? Okay. It took 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 minutes from the price to go from there to there. So I'm looking at a 15-minute trade. Okay, nothing more, because if I was to do a 30-minute trade, it takes 15 minutes to go back down there. Okay, let's see if I took a 30-minute trade from here. Okay, okay, the price would have gone deep in the money, and now it's starting to go out of the money. Do you see what I'm saying? So that's why just count, okay, the candles from each zones, and that tells you how much the market is moving. Okay, and you see why I took a 30-minute trade here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, about 30 minutes. You see, so that is why. Okay, I don't know why NZ USD hasn't given me a signal, but you know, we can see exactly why I took it. Nice wave effect. Okay, if it doesn't look like this, guys, don't trade it. Simple. Okay, and this is what brings me up to this photo here that one of the guys asked me. Okay, and it honestly says, you know, I'm not having a go at Devlin. It just says here, look, I honestly don't know what went wrong here. This is the AUD USD around 5:15 GMT time. Okay, what is the problem here? Two things. Okay, one, you see that nice M shape at the top here? You see that nice M shape? Okay, what we're talking about, M's and W's. Okay, M's and W's normally form at the top or at the bottom of a trend. Okay, and the reason they happen, okay, is because the market is starting. See, I've got a massive candle there. I bet USD Chef's gone opposite and it's gone down. Okay, yeah, but I'm still confident. Okay. So yeah, why do M's and W's happen? Okay, is because the market has started to slow down. Okay, you've got a nice uptrend. Okay, here we go. You see how we've got a nice downtrend here, constantly going down. Okay, and then let me draw my. And then here we have a nice W there and there. Okay, let's trade the second leg, 15-minute trade, 5-minute trade would have won that. Okay, what happens is the market is basically being pushed down, everybody's selling, okay, and the price is dropping, okay, and then people start selling their, you know, people start taking profits, okay, which means the price starts slowing down, decelerating, okay, and it just starts going, you know, it stops going down and it starts going sideways, and then it starts forming a W or an M shape, and then it starts reversing up. And we can see that, you know, we had, if you zoom out at this point here, okay, see how we've got these massive red candles and it just drops and keeps dropping, and then here starts slowing down. Okay, didn't really go any lower than that point there. Can you see that? Didn't really go any lower than that point. And then it didn't even go any lower. It went to the same level as there. And then it started rising. So we can see, okay, even from the 1 minute chart, we can see that the price is starting to slow down and starting to reverse, okay? And that W there, even though it doesn't look like, it's not a perfect W to me, there's the first leg. comes back up, second leg of the W, and it shoots off. Oversold on the RSI. Okay, and I think, and going back to the photo here again, why did it go wrong? Look where we took that trade. Okay, the price did not even go in the buy zone, didn't even go in it. It touched it, and he took the signal arrow. Look where he took that trade, right in the middle of the bands, right in the middle he took that trade. Okay, like I said, nothing happens in the middle, it just goes sideways. Don't take trades in the middle. Okay, and the RSI wasn't even oversold, so you know that is where he's going wrong. Okay, and that's the thing you've got to remember, guys, is the people that are having success with it is because they're patient and they're waiting for the setups. If you start breaking your own rules and you start, you know, just taking trades willy-nilly, yeah, you start getting emotionally, like, how do I explain it? You know, you start getting sort of paranoid about your trading. Am I doing the right thing? You know, and you start feeling down about yourself because you're losing trades. Okay, and the thing is, right, you're not losing trades because of the destroyer, and you're not losing trades because of your skills. You're losing trades because you're not patient and you're not following your trading plan, your money management. You know, that's the reason why you're failing. That's the reason why, you know, let's say Mark, who trades just purely binary, and he can't for his life of him figure out why he can't make money with Forex, but he just trades binary, okay, and he makes thousands with it. Okay, why can he do it and you can't? Because he sticks to his rules. If it takes him a whole day to wait for 3 trades, he will wait a whole day. Okay, where you guys will probably get impatient after about half an hour and you'll start breaking your rules. Okay, and that's the reason. Okay, now you see how the price has dropped again. So let's have a look at where these trades are in the money. So USD Chef is in the money. Let's just have a look. USD Chef is rising now. You see that? It's rising. It's nice. Okay. 15-minute trade here will be a win. Okay. The price, I guarantee, is going to touch this buy zone here, this sell zone here, and then drop again. Okay, because it looks like we're starting to make higher lows. Can you see that? How this M shape here is lower than this point here. So we are technically going down. Okay, well, we're starting to go down. So the price will probably come up to this sort of sell zone here, and then we could probably take a trade going down again. But, okay, we're only going to take a trade going down if it meets the rules. Yes, it's with the trend, okay, but it's got to meet the rules, guys. You know, and that's what it is. Trading is mostly discipline and patience. That's it. Okay, and the reason why you'll never be successful is because you don't follow your money management plan or your trading plan. So there's my signal hour here, which is actually good because I got in actually just there, exactly where that signal hour gave me. So it would have been literally perfect to where I got in the signal arrow. Like I said, I should have waited for the signal arrow. You know, that was breaking a rule, okay, which is not really good. Me preaching you to stick to your rules and then me not waiting for the arrow. But, you know, after a while, okay, this is what I try and, you know, when you start driving a car, you know, you don't understand how the car works, you don't understand how to drive the car, but after driving the car for about a year, every single day, it becomes second nature. And that's what it is with me and the destroyer, you know, because I trade it every single day. I just understand how the market works. You know, the market is either going to do 2 things with the destroyer. It's either going to go into the bands, or it's going to go into the sell zone or the buy zone. That's it. Then you might get a really, let me give you an example. Okay, look at USD AUD USD CAD. The price, I mean, look at that setup here. Look, 1, 2, 3 perfect trades with the trend, and every single one of them is meeting the binary destroyer rules. Okay, And what are the rules? You know, waiting for the price to be in the buy and sell zone, not touching it, they're in it. Okay, every single trade is overbought on the RSI, and you can see they're both winners. Okay, if you guys haven't seen this, okay, or you haven't took these trades, like, you know, I wouldn't say you're blind, but you know, that is there like the perfect chart and setup for the destroyer right there. Nice big movements with the trend. You know, don't be taking trades when the price is going sideways, okay, and just touching the lines. You're not going to win. Okay, you know, and we can see it's dropping now nicely. USD Chef is sort of rising, and both of these trades are in the money. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause the video and I'll come back in, let's say, 20 minutes when, you know, both of these have won. Okay, so I'll come back in not long. Hey guys, right, so I'm back, and as we can see, that USD share 15-minute 15-minute trade, deep in the money, deep. Okay, look where I got it in, 18244, and it went to 18199. Okay, and that is what I'm trying to explain. You see, lots of movement here. Okay, nice support line. Okay, overbought on the RSI. Look where the signal candle is, 1 2 3, still meeting the rules. Price shoots up, and you see what I mean about what I predicted. The price is literally rejecting straight off that sell zone now, because we're actually going down now. Can you see all this? Okay, if we go back to the whole box here, there's my box there, and there's my other box, and that box there is lower than there, so we actually are starting to go down now. Okay, now if this just starts reversing now, I'm not going to take a trade because it's not meeting my rules. That trade has to be in that buy zone, I mean in the sell zone, for me to take a trade, even though it's with the trend. Okay, it's got to meet the rules. My NUZ NZD USD is still dropping nicely. Can you see that? Because it's going with the trend, literally straight from that signal arrow, it's dropped. Okay, but now I'm in the danger area because it's right in the middle of that buy zone, and it's right over sold on the RSI, so it could reverse on me. Okay, but at the minute, you know, I've got about 15 minutes, maybe 10 minutes left. Okay, but I'm pretty confident this is going to be a winner. Okay, we see how the price is starting to shoot up now because it's oversold. What's the 5-minute chart saying? Not a lot really, it's just going sideways. Okay, and this is what I'm saying. Okay, just observing, you can see a nice little sort of like consolidation area. Okay, you see how the price is ranging? It's just bouncing in between this sort of box area here. Okay, the price is probably likely to go down to this support line here and then bounce back up. Okay, so you know, I can see, you see how the price is rising now. Now it should bounce straight off that EMA, because if the price is above the EMA, it's going up. It's going down, but it's going below the EMA, it's going down. Okay, so at the minute, you know, see how it's starting to rise now. What's AUD CAD doing? AUD CAD, see, now a lot of guys right now are going to be saying, well, that's a trade because that's meeting the rules. Okay, is it? It's clearly against the trend, clearly. Okay, I'll jump into this trade and I'll show you. Okay, let's jump. What is it? AUD CAD. I don't think I have AUD CAD. No, I don't have it. Okay, but I just wanted to show you. Okay, yes, that's meeting all the rules. It's in the buy zone. It's overbought on the RSI. Okay, signals appears. Okay, but I mean, come on, guys, you can clearly see that is against the trend. Okay, you know, look, if I was to draw, okay, another trend line straight from the bottom here, if I was to draw it, okay, You see how we've got this sort of ranging box effect now? This trade might win, okay? It might win. I'm not saying it might not, but this is against the trend. This is the trade that if I was trading live in real money, I wouldn't be taking. Okay. Now look at NZUSD, that trade that I'm in. You see how it's now bounced straight off that EMA and started to drop? Okay. This is what you guys need to focus on, right? Okay. Have 10 currency pairs loaded up, just 10. Okay. And pick the best 3 to trade. Okay. Because you don't know what the market's going to do each day. Okay. Nobody does. Okay. So you want to do is load your charts up and start flicking through and think, yeah, I like this trade. I like this currency pair. There's lots of movement. I'm going to trade that. NUZAB, I'm going to trade that. USD AUD CAD, I'm going to trade that. Okay. USD JPY, okay. I'm going to trade that. Okay, and then leave them currency pairs just on your charts and just sit there and watch them. Okay, don't get confused and try and trade 10 currency pairs, okay, because you confuse yourself. Just, have 10 on there. Look at the best 3, 4 currency pairs that look like, there's lots of movement and the price is flowing like this, and just trade them, okay, and just sit and watch them and try and predict where the market's going. Okay, I predict here. Okay, now what can I see here just by zooming out? Okay, I see a trend line there. Okay, I can see a nice trend line there. Okay, and at the same time, okay, I can also see we're making a higher low. Can you hold on, where's my other trend line? Okay, I can also see we are making higher lows. Can you see that? How that box there is lower than there, and that higher low is lower than there. So we are starting to go down. Okay, so that is a good trade, and that's it. And this is, I think, where you guys are making mistakes. Is these setups happen all the time, but I think you try and trade the setups like here, where you think, oh god, I'll take this trade here because it meets all the rules. Okay, and yeah, it does, but look at the movement. There's not really a lot of movement happening there. Okay, it's just kind of going sideways. Can you see that? It's just going sideways. Here we've got this nice big moving effect, which is good. The trade goes deep in the money. Okay, what's AUD CAD say? Okay, you see how it's dropping now? And why is it dropping? Because it's a clear downtrend. Okay, so if you took that trade there, you are going massively against the market. Okay, you got to think. Okay, imagine it like an ocean. Big tidal wave is pushing the price down, it's pushing it down through this, trend line here. Okay, but you're trying to trade against it, okay, which is not good, okay, because you're taking a trade for the price to go up here, but everybody else is pushing the price down, and it fights. You see how it's trying to go up, but it's being pushed down. Okay, so that's why it's best. Okay, what I would do now is okay, if I was going to carry on trading, where's my little box? I would wait, okay, for the price to go into this zone here, and if it meets the rules, I'll take the trade. Okay. What we got left on my my trade? See, probably 5 minutes left. Okay. If I was trading live, which I should have took these on live, would have banked about 170 quid. Okay, and not a lot, there's not really, it wasn't hard, was it? It was just analysing and opening your eyes. Okay, don't try and trade against the trend, don't try and beat the market. Okay, the market, if you try and trade against the market, it's just going to swallow you up whole. Okay, and most of it's down to your frustration as a trader. You see everybody having these amazing results, and you think, how come they're getting them results and I'm not? And you try and force trades to get them results, and all you do is you start getting negative thoughts, and you start thinking, oh, You know, is the binary Shoya worth it? You know, am I even good at trading? Okay, and yes, you are good at trading, and the binary Shoya is a good indicator. But what you're not doing is following the rules. You see what I'm saying? And then you start, and this is what I said about in my previous video when I was in my car. You start going around in a circle. You start doubting yourself, and you start trading. You go around in a circle. You start looking at other strategies, other ideas. Okay, and you end up back to exactly where you are, probably 6 months later. Okay, and you know and that was only because you wasn't patient. You didn't stick to the rules. You didn't. You know. You need to start getting serious about your trading if you want to be successful in it. Okay, you know, and that's it. You know, you know, I'm going to leave it there. I've got to nip out, but we can clearly see. I mean, look, I've got the price at 17356 and it's now 17297. Okay, we can see where I took that trade. You know, it's going to be a nice winner. So I'm going to leave it with that. Obviously, I'm going to post a video in the group and just let me know if you have any questions. Thank you.